welcome to Roos Kitchen and Garden. So today we are going to the kitchen to make kadwe wal. I've previously made kadwe wal on my YouTube page, but on my YouTube channel. And I've also grown them in the past, which just goes to say that how much I love these kadwe wal. Now, you know, we should of course, I'm not a vegetarian, but people who are vegetarian already have such limited source of plant protein that they can, include in their food. So these kadwe wal are an excellent addition to your protein, daily protein intake. You can have these pulses, twice a week, and when you're having them twice a week, once you can use these kadwe wal. I buy them from India, but like I said, I've grown them previously. So in India, I can say you go to any Maharashtrian grocer, or if you're in Borivali, you can go to Joshi Bandhu or the Janta stores, which is on the Borivali station, Borivali West. So you can ask them for kadwe wal. Now there are different kinds of bitter lentils, there are different kinds of lentils, wals also. So these are the kadwe wal. Okay, there are surti wal, there's kadwe wal, there is pauta. So there are different kinds. What I'm making, which the ones that are my favorite are kadwe wal. I have grown them in the past, like I've told you. So I make green wal with vango, batata, eggplant, and potato. And I also make these kadwe wal. So it's a very easy recipe. It's a curry. I'm going to have it with rice because there's my protein. Then I'm going to have my rice, which is my little carb. And I'm going to have my salad, complex carb. And I am going to have a piece of fish, which is again protein. And now I have fish every day. And I have some leafy green every day. So so this is going to be my entire meal. Now without further ado, let's go down and make a kadwe wal. But rule number 1 in the kitchen, tie your hair. So I'm going to tie my hair and go down, and you can join me there. We are ready. Let's go down. And to start, let's show the ingredients. I have 1.5 cup wal here. Okay. Then I have half cup finely chopped onion. Then I have 2 green chilies here, okay, and freshly chopped coriander, as much as you like, but I have taken 2 tablespoons. Now for the water meaning you have to ground up paste, remember. So for that we need 2 tablespoons of onion, again finely chopped 2 tablespoon onion. Then we need 3 large cloves of garlic, and we will need roasted cumin powder, 1 teaspoon roasted cumin powder. Okay, this is for the water or a mixture or a ground paste. Okay, if you want, you can add some water in it because it won't ground fine otherwise. Now the other paste that we need is coconut paste. So this is half cup grated coconut, and I will need 4 tablespoon of water in this, and I need to grind this to a fine paste again. Now the remaining ingredients are, we need turmeric powder, which is again half teaspoon turmeric powder. We need 1 teaspoon red chili powder. Then we need half teaspoon of jaggery, and we need 4 to 5 kokum. We also need some oil, of course, to go, and we need some salt to taste. Let's take our first. Let's make these powders. Let's make these watons, and then we can start cooking. So for this watan, I have taken my mixie jar. This is the smallest mixie jar I have. In this, I'm going to first make the masala watan, the ground masala. So for that, I will need these 2 tablespoons of onion. I use my hands. They were washed. Rule number 2. Then I will need some garlic, this garlic that I have here. And I will need some roasted cumin powder, right? Has to be roasted. So 1 teaspoon. Now you see this is very less to grind, so that's why I will need some water. So I'm going to grind this and get back to you. This much water should be enough for me to grind it. So let's grind it to a smooth paste. So this is that ground masala, onion and garlic and cumin powder. Now our next thing is to grind this coconut, which was like 1/4 cup coconut, to we have to add 4 tablespoons of water, and again make this into a smooth fine paste. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so now the pot is hot and I've added oil to it. I'm going to add these 2 chilies, green chilies. I'm going to add little hing. I forgot to mention hing. So we need to add at least 1 teaspoon of hing. I don't have any teaspoon measurement here, so I'm just going to use my fingers. Add some hing to this. and then add your onion, but do not mix it together. Just add this to it. Yep. Now, after the onion becomes a little soft, we will add the wal. See, now we can mix this onion a bit and the hing together and the green chili together. After the onions have become a little soft, now I'm going to add these wal to it. Okay. These were 1.5 cup of wal. Mix them well. They are very soft, yeah. So please don't mix them hard, otherwise they break. Now in this I'm going to add turmeric, half teaspoon like I told you, and your red chili powder, which was 1 teaspoon, right? You can adjust it as per your spice level. I like my food a little spicy, so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to give this a mix, gentle mix again, and I'm going to add this water of this onion and garlic and cumin powder. Okay, this is normally thick, cannot be watery, but you know this quantity is less and my mixie was big, that's why. Otherwise it looks like a paste, so make sure yours also looks like a paste. Okay, now I'm going to cover this, add some water, add around how you want the liquid consistency, the curry consistency. I'm going to add around 1 glass of, my glass is small, so maybe say let's take cup measurement, 1.5 cup of water. Okay, and then I'm going to cover this and let it boil off. I want some bubbles to come out. Then we'll move on to the next step. So now this is boiling, as you can see, and wal doesn't take a lot of time to cook, but it has to boil off nicely because the raw garlic smell should go away. Okay, so now this was boiling, I opened it. Now let me add my coconut paste to this. Coconut, the paste that we made of coconut and water. Let's add that to this. Still left here some, so just take it off. And add these kokums, these 4 to 5 kokum. If you don't have kokum, you can also add tamarind paste. Then let's add our jaggery to this. Okay, and also let's add some salt. Let me tell you, the fragrance here is so nice right now. It's sure to make anyone hungry. With hot piping rice, yum. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon and a little bit more of salt. Okay, and you know I like to add coriander leaves while cooking more than while just for garnish. So I'm going to add my coriander leaves also. You suit yourself, you can add it for garnishing as well. Okay. Oh, this is smelling divine, really. Now again I will cover it and cook it, and the test of this being done is the wal just smashing with 1 finger. Okay, so now cover this, reduce the flame a bit, and oops, sorry, yeah, let it cook till the wal is soft. That is it. That was our kadve walatsa birda, or walatsa birda as we usually call it. I hope you liked today's recipe, and thank you once again for watching Ru's Kitchen and Garden. Bye.